Hey guys, what is up? So Jeff Wittek posted on his Patreon last night and I watched, and it was about how him initially and Nick or Jonah, they don't get along, but Jeff mentioned while him and Jonah were like beefing or arguing, which I'll get into in a bit, but he mentioned that David Dobrik is he's not coming back with any vlogs. Take a listen.
Want to own up to it or not, this is all we got going for us. This is it. Look, this is all we have. David's vlogs, gone. I talked to him, they're not coming back. I talked to him in Utah when I had the eye surgery, so what does that mean?
So I thought that was very interesting that like David's not coming back with vlogs. We all know from Trisha Paytas, who stated on Frenemies just this past episode that David's coming back with Views podcast with Jason Nash this June of 2021. But let's get into the whole Jeff now and Nick or Jonah beef. So I had no idea, guys, that Jeff was actually renting out the whole barbershop, all of his videos. He rented out that space from Jonah. I had no idea. Jeff was paying $2,500 a month to rent out that little space. And then Jonah even texts Jeff, hey, I'll just pay the rent. I just want my own space back. And Jeff obviously took that to heart, was so upset because Jeff actually had to stop shooting the barbershop because he couldn't really see how to cut hair anymore due to his vision. And I just thought it was interesting that Jeff was making so much money. I mean, I don't know how much money he's making now, obviously, but you know, when the whole Vlog Squad situation, before the scandal even happened, I didn't understand why Jeff wouldn't have just moved to another area so he could have his own space. Now, I get that if you're paying like $2,500 per month, to me and maybe to you may seem a lot, but I feel like for Jeff, you know, those days were good before the Vlog Squad scandal, so I didn't get why he wouldn't have just rented out his own space. Either way, Jeff's whole episode on his Patreon was just basically saying how him and Jonah, they're not friends anymore. David Dobrik is not coming back with the vlogs, and it really just covered the fact that Jeff was going to build his own barbershop now, and he like stole some of Jonah's employees. I just hope, you could see there's a lot of like sarcasm. There's a lot of, I mean, some of the beef is real. You can tell it's real because even Jeff has stated on his podcast that him and Jonah are beefing. But generally speaking, you know how Jeff puts up this like sarcasm persona? I really truly hope that he's actually talking to someone, that he's actually getting help, just because you could really tell that he's having a hard time, but he's dealing through it by like joking about it, at least publicly, you know? So I just hope that he's getting the help that he needs. I hope the barbershop, it gets like built up again, an even better location. And then the last thing before I end this, I do hope that his podcast like episodes get a little bit more better. I do think, and I've voiced this before, but a lot of people didn't like it, that he does need some professionals on his podcast set. He at least needs, instead of having 10 employees, I think he at least needs 2 really good ones, okay? One that really knows how to work their way around the sound bites for when Jeff is, you know, talking. I don't think Jeff needs to be playing any sound bites. I think Jeff needs an outline of the podcast. I just think a lot needs to be done for Jeff's podcast because right now it's kind of shitty. It's boring if you ask me, but leave a comment below. Let me know what you think. I don't know that many people who could actually sit through Jeff's podcast. And that's just facts. This is not me like, you know, throwing shade towards Jeff, okay? The only way I can sit through his podcast is if I'm writing a I watch this so you don't have to video. That's it. But anyways, leave a comment below. Let me know what you think. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you on the next video. Bye, guys.